go.
Hey, what's
It's
up? What's
lit.
good? It's almost
Back at it. What's up?
I said it's almost Friday.
It is almost Friday. What day is it? Wednesday.
Yeah, tomorrow will be Thursday.
Turn up. And clubs opening back up here.
They are here too, but nigga, I don't know people here. Like, the fuck?
That's the point of the club. You go there and mingle and meet new people.
Yeah, but like, nigga, what you mean mingle? I'm gonna go there by myself and just be like, hey, I'm from Port St. Lucie. I went to school in Tallahassee.
That's legit what people do. You go to the bar, you chill at the bar, and then you wait for somebody. Well, like probably a girl, not a guy. You wait for a girl to come up, and you just start a conversation. That's how it goes, I assume.
But the way Fort Myers is, I've been noticing they have it's basically like Tallahassee, but there's no college students. All the college students are fucking white and stuck up and shit, and they have their own part of the city that they turn up in. And the black people don't have they have one club and they shit be packed all the time and shit. But like,
It's like the White Trash Wednesdays they used to have up here.
yeah, I don't think clubbing would be the same for me anymore. I can't go out. I don't know nobody. Like, at least when I went out in Tallahassee, I knew people. I knew like a lot of people. So I could be like, oh, what's up? Oh, what's good? Like, I can't do that no more. I have to like start off fresh.
You make friends. That's it.
Fuck,
That's
man.
what they always say.
Fuck
They
friends.
tell you that in kindergarten. Make friends.
Fuck friends.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
All I'm saying is they posted Top Flight. I guess they have a Twitter. Their Twitter said we're gonna be open June 5th at I think they said 8:30 p.m. And that thing was getting all these retweets. And like I tweeted on, I was like, oh boy, because I'm like, I know everybody is ready to go. I'm not even
I might go.
thinking. I'm not even thinking about going.
I might go.
You can do what you want to do. There's zero chance I'm going. I want let all the first people go. I'll go out to a big function with a lot of people within like 2 weeks. I gotta let them get sick again first.
You fucking pussy. You pussy.
I mean,
I'm going out there. I'm getting sick first day.
it's already guaranteed that we're gonna have a new spike. It's already guaranteed. With all the protests that's going on, it's literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people out in every main city. New York, they out there. LA, they out there in Florida, throughout the whole Florida, every state. They said on the news, all 50 states protest. They said all 50 states protest. So
I'm gonna bring something.
Guaranteed.
You probably didn't notice this shit. What was the last big function?
The last big function up here.
I'm gonna point something out to you. Okay. The last big function that you were probably at, I don't know for sure, but you was probably at. It was around COVID time.
Right. There was no big function around COVID time. COVID came like
March, right?
Weeks
February.
after.
In March, February, right?
No, when COVID got big, everything ended. Like when they said COVID was coming, nothing was open anymore.
Bro, COVID was in the US in March.
But it was like one person in like up in like a northern United States. It wasn't like in Florida.
Nigga, that shit was in March. And you know, we went to a party. We went to Juke Joint.
That was way before COVID. That was way.
It was in March. That was the third week of March. Second.
That was way before COVID.
No,
we didn't even know about COVID then.
You knew about COVID because I was joking. I was like, oh yeah, we all gonna get fucking COVID and shit.
I don't remember that.
That's the last big function like we went to. I'm going out. I'm gonna fuck. I'm like, Schultz and shit. I'm like, Schultz, it's time to go. It's time to get it. Let's go.
You and him gonna die. I'm telling you, it's 100% guaranteed. It's gonna be a big second wave. 100% guaranteed.
Time to fucking get it. It's
I don't
time.
even know if I'm gonna.
Out.
Whatever.
You
I
not
don't even know if I'm gonna go to no more protests.
Why?
Because I'm not trying to catch it.
Man, fuck that. If I catch it, I catch it. That's some black shit right there. We all be like, we all had it in like December.
I'm good.
Hey, I'm going out. There's no stopping me. I'm out. I'm out in the field.
All right, you might as well drive up here tomorrow then. Get ready. Because they said they're only gonna allow 50% capacity, so you gotta get there like an hour and a half beforehand.
I know the line is gonna be like ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. You got to get there you're gonna have to get there maybe 2 hours, hour and a half beforehand if you're trying to get in, because they're not gonna let it be over capacity, so you can't just show up.
Because Ernest texts me first. Ernest texts me the actual picture of this nigga saying that shit, of DeSantis saying that shit, and then like 5 minutes later, you text me and you was like, Top Flight is open. So on his thing it said clubs are opening back up, blah 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 blah. You actually said Top Flight is open. And as soon as I read that shit, like when I read it, I'm in front of my boss. I'm like with my coworkers and shit. So when I read it, I like said like shh. And it was like, what? I was like, oh, they just said clubs open.
I don't want no part. I'm good.
I'm going out. Nothing can stop me. I'm ready. I'm set. My mind is to it. If it happens, it happens. I'm tired of being cooped up.
What you gotta do? I mean, you can go outside for a walk.
What the fuck is a walk? I want to interact with people. I want to dance with.
You just said
women.
You're not gonna go to the club and talk to nobody.
And down here, I'm not. I might drive to Tallahassee and do that, John. It seems like every time something happens in Tallahassee, I get paid that week. I get paid this week. I get paid tomorrow.
So I mean, it's time to spend the money. Cut that check. Cut that check.
I can't go though because we're opening up summer camp Monday, and like we're off Friday, but I have to work Saturday and Sunday. Bullshit.
Life's ass.
That shit is ass.
You just go to the party, drive back. Lit.
I know Friday and Saturday is gonna be lit. I know that.
Probably. And I know I won't be there. Oh. So I mean, pretty much that probably means everything's gonna be open. Well, every club's gonna be open eventually. Because I saw they said like movies is gonna be open. Now I hit the movies.
But you gonna go to the club?
I hit the movies. You can social distance at the movies. It's way better.
I kind of knew the movies were opening up because I got a man. You saw this thing, man?
Yeah, I saw it.
But anyway,
I was gonna say, see, if you go to like AMC, you already social distance because the way the seats are, you got that it's the two, and then you have the one space in between. But even each seat, you had that big ass space because they got them fat ass armrests.
That's true, but I like what I was saying. I knew. I kind of should have known that the movies were going to open up because I'm still connected with CMS, so I still get some of their emails. I would say it was last week. Last week I got an email from one of their like job posting things, and it said something about it. I didn't read it, but I just got an email. So I'm like, okay, some shit about to happen. They about to like either lay off everybody and shit, or just open up. And then like this week, boom, bars, restaurants. What is that? Bars, restaurants, clubs.
I think it was bar, restaurants, clubs, and like theaters. And I think it said retail. Like retails can open up more.
It's bars, nightclubs, and movie theaters can reopen beginning Friday in all Florida counties, except Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach. I know them niggas hot. I know they hot.
I mean, I guess it's the worst there. But like I always hear, they always say like people here got it, but then be like, well, is everybody dying?
Now I think because if you think about it, we've been in phase one for the a month or something like that. Miami and Broward, they didn't open up their they didn't go to phase one until like about 2 weeks ago. Because I was talking to my granddad, he was like, yeah, I still haven't gotten a haircut. I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I don't know. But
that man out here looking rough.
They just opened back up. They just opened to phase one, so that's why they're opening the phase two so late. But and in other news, I got this text message. I screenshotted it to you. I got this text message that said, let me see if I can bring it up. It's crazy. This is crazy. I got this text message that said, oh, I don't have it. Anyway, it said Broward is mandating a curfew for
I was gonna say, what's the significance?
It's because what's going on about this George Floyd thing.
Bro, they have a curfew everywhere. There's a curfew everywhere. Everywhere that they have protests, I think there's a curfew for.
And how do you feel about that too?
How do I feel about the curfew? I mean, the curfew is for the looters. It's not really for the protesters, not really. Because everywhere where they have the curfew, they literally have the army in Washington D.C. and their curfew is like at 8, and everybody still be out there. There'd be thousands of people out there at 8, right when the curfew dropped.
I feel like, but I heard the army, not the army, but like the cops and shit, they were pushing, not pushing, but they were stopping people from leaving so they can just to arrest them.
Yeah, I kind of saw that too. They was like blocking off their pass and like they was trapping them in. That's just some cricket ass shit. That's really all that is. It's just like hella cricket.
I saw one video. This dude freaking like he was walking by this dude with blood on his face. A cop literally touched his face, grabbed the blood, and just like put it on himself and stuff like that. Dude was like, "What are you doing? Like, did you see that?" And like the cop just like, "I don't know what you talking about." He's like, "Did you see that? You just put my blood on you, you freaking disgusting person." Cops are dirty, bro.
Man, all these videos we've seen have been crazy. The freaking Hawkeye dude having the freaking man with the sword who almost died because everybody jumped him. And then you see all these like, it's like too much craziness. It's like all these like rioters and then the looters, and then you got the crazy people that are like racist white people and like the crazy left people who want to destroy everything. They just blowing up stuff. It's like too much.
But who gets labeled when they blow up shit like that?
I mean, they kind of was saying it was the protesters at first, but they're not really saying that no more. They're saying it's like the Antifa people.
That's crazy. I was gonna say something.
Because I guess they're supposed to be like the wild left.
That's so crazy, man. And I was gonna say, what was it? Oh, the one I sent you. This man here. The one I sent you, the video I sent you about the dude, he wore like a maggot hat or Make America Great Again hat. And he was walking off and they just like rushed this nigga. Like
They jumped his ass. They jumped the hell out of him. And I always be saying like, bro, what is in these people's minds?
They be thinking they
Bro,
above these niggas and shit. Oh, they ain't gonna do that shit to me. Like, okay, try that.
I should be like, bro, it's one of you versus literally everybody else who's out here. Like one versus like 100. And y'all really be coming out here like this. Bro, Hawkeye, the dude who had the bow and arrow, he literally got jumped by 30 people.
And then play the victim.
Exactly. This man came out here with a bow and arrow and then he was like, it was these black dudes who jumped me. What are you talking about? You got jumped by literally the entire population of your city. I don't get it.
This man said, oh, I was in my car. Somebody said Black Lives Matter. I got out and I said all lives matter. And they just
Bro, they beat the best out of him, bro. He deserves
it. You're on camera, dog. You came out with a bow and arrow ready to fucking shoot people and shit. Shut the fuck up.
He deserved it. But they said they charged all the cops now. They said the first dude went up to second-degree murder, and they charged everybody else with I think it was like aiding and abetting, whatever.
I was looking into that. You can charge them all day, but as long as like you gotta get the convict.
That's what I'm saying. They all charged, but it's like, will anybody serve any time? That's the shit that matters.
It'll show up on your fucking record, but are you now you need the conviction. Like all that shit don't matter unless you get the conviction.
I honestly don't know if he's gonna get convicted. I really don't know. Cause like I was saying the other day, all of these injustices that's happened with these cops against people, none of them have been convicted. They're all free. So I don't know it'll be different.
So you saying right now they're not in jail, they're just chilling at home.
I don't know. I don't know what happened to them.
I think because the dude I heard the dude, he was in Minnesota, then like that shit happened, and then he fucking like he moved to Florida or some shit like that.
That's what they said, but I don't think he was in Florida. Well, they say he was arrested, and then some other conspiracy people said he was in protective custody. So I don't know what's going on with the cop. I mean, my best thing is, you tell you the truth, he probably isn't some type of protective custody, because if they throw him out in any type of like jail type thing, some black people gonna get that.
Killed.
The
freaking Ernest and them gonna fucking kill this nigga and shit. Correctional officers.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. But I don't know if he get in charge. I honestly feel like it's like a 40% chance that he'll go away. Maybe because everything is so big, he might serve some time, but it won't be no maximum sentence. It'll be the least amount of time that he could possibly get is what he's gonna get.
He's getting 2. He's probably gonna get sentenced to fucking like probably 10 years or some shit like that. He's gonna fucking end up doing 2 years max with like good behavior or some shit like that. That's how that should always work. That's how that shit always work.
For real.
And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna forget about it, and then another shit is gonna happen like 5 months later, and then we're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck?
But I don't think people forget. They just can't really. Like I said, you gotta have power. You don't have no power. What you gonna do? You just complaining.
I said the system really isn't made for us.
Right. It's just made for like, I wouldn't even say it's made for like white people. It's just made for like the cops to get away with everything. I was listening to DeRay yesterday. He said in some places they have this law where it's like, if a cop is being investigated for a case and it's been like a year, he can't get any like conviction off of that. If a year in time has gone by.
It's like it's something like not double jeopardy, but what's that law called? I forgot. But I know what you're talking about. Like that's crazy as fuck. Isn't that called like isn't like police? Isn't there their like organization or shit like that? It's called like community policing, right?
Yeah. But it's just like you can't. Well, like, and then he launched his website that showed like all the ways to decrease police violence, and he had like all these points and stuff. And he was saying like how like some police departments ban strangling, and I guess like where Eric Garner got killed, they banned the strangling was banned there, but it was like after he was killed, it was like they sort of like backdoor allowed strangling again, but they didn't really like tell nobody. So like when people checked on it, it was like, oh, it was already approved, like we could do it. But it's just crazy as hell.
And I don't know if you said this. Who said this shit? I know Steven Jackson said this, but I think you said this too. Like, no, I don't think you said this. You said like, I heard something that said they should freaking like the looting should stop in America. However, they should burn Minnesota down to the fucking ground.
I think Steven Jackson said that.
They should burn that bit down though. He made a good point. Because like,
well, I was just saying, just wait and see if he gets off. If he gets sentenced, I wouldn't say burn it down, because I mean he did go to jail, which was the goal. Although it took the entire world to protest to get him in jail. At least we got him. But I'm saying like if he get off, I don't care what they do. I don't care what they do. Nigga, they can burn it straight to the ground.
You do know like right now, since the world is in like a pandemic, there's not gonna be like no trials or no like courts dates or shit like that. So this shit about to be dragged the fuck on and shit. And then he's gonna be released on time served. If he's in jail right now, he's gonna be released on time served. I guarantee that shit. I guarantee it.
Like I said, we're gonna just see how it unfolds. If he serves no time, they're going to destroy the entire city.
You said what?
And they're not gonna be able to say if he doesn't serve any like type of time, they're going to destroy the entire city. You're not gonna be able to tell those people nothing. I wouldn't tell them anything. I'd say go blow it up. What does it matter? If you can kill an American citizen and for no repercussions, then that means there are no laws. So you can just do what you want to do.
Yeah, but they'll like freaking rope us up though.
They do it now. That's what I'm saying. They do it now.
And what Steven Jackson said, he said a black cop in Minnesota shot this lady in the head. 2 days later, he was arrested on a charge or some shit. I think it was like 2 days later. Like 25 years or some shit like that. The white nigga do that shit. We gonna try this out. We need more evidence. The autopsy said he had a fucking underlying health condition. We can't do shit like
that. It's crazy. Like that's how you can tell it's all like corrupt. Like even their what's the guy name? A coroner? Yeah. Even he's like corrupt. Like what's the fuck y'all talking about? And I think Schultz said it when he was talking on his podcast. He was like, I honestly wouldn't put it past the coroner to put something in his body to cover it up. Because I mean, it's just like everybody's connected. Because he was saying like, I guarantee they killed a dude and they probably called the police chief and they're like, yo, this just went down. Something might come out. What should we do? I wouldn't put it past them. I'm pretty sure they probably got something like that.
That's believable. I never really thought about that shit. That's really believable. Because I never thought about that shit. Now, on other like me thinking about the future, I don't want my kids in this world. If they're 3/5 and shit. They're labeled 3/5. That like everybody say we're not labeled 3/5, but clearly we don't fucking like matter and shit. We don't have no voice. And it's never gonna change.
But it's like it's really just like there's like some like that. I think it's like when how am I saying this shit? Like when we talk about like how they be saying what white people do to help, and it's like some white people, they're just not racist, but they don't really do anything to stop racist people. And it's like they kind of have the power to stop them more than we do, but they don't really do anything, and that's why it continues to be bad. Because it's like most of the people aren't racist. It's a very small percentage, but that small percentage got so much damn like influence and power, and nobody's doing anything.
I got a follow-up question for that. What do you feel about Drew Brees? That's why I snapped. I was like, that's what I remember something.
Drew Brees, dog. This man really still is bringing up this flag shit. And it's like, I don't even want to explain what the protest is for, because if you know what it's for, he knows what it's for. Everybody's already explained what it's for. They explained the shit 4 years ago. So you just being difficult for no reason. Just fucking say you don't care. Just say you don't give a fuck. I'm all about the flag and shit. And the motherfucker, this nigga actually out his mouth said, my grandfathers fought in World War II, and I think about them. Like, hella black people fought in that shit too. And when they came home, they was treated like shit. They couldn't go to their local store and get a meal. That shit was fucking crazy.
I was at work. I was like, let me go on my newly found Twitter page and shit. Let me look at these trending topics. Number one trending topic was Drew Brees. Like, what the fuck this nigga done did? He probably was in the field, protesting with these niggas. He was probably in the cop space and shit like that, protesting. Let me see what this nigga did. I read this shit. I'm like, really, nigga? Like, you really out here, like, vouching for the American flag right now? At this moment of time that just happened, that you see why this nigga fucking Colin Kaepernick kneeled on the goddamn floor. And like Charlemagne said, this nigga was killed. This nigga, George Floyd, was killed by the same fucking, like, kneeling and shit like that. Like, and you still gonna sit here and be like, oh, I don't like disrespect of the American flag or some shit like that. Everybody snapped.
Wow, Bert, you saw LeBron snapped on him.
Yeah, LeBron snapped on him. Malcolm Jenkins. He said,
freaking Michael Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders, Sherman, the McCourtney twins, everybody was like, bro, what the hell are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about, bro? That's just saying, you just don't care. Just say you don't care. You know it's not about the flag. We've already explained it's not about the flag. It's disrespectful to protest, which is literally an American fucking part of the Constitution, but it's not disrespectful to the flag to murder an American citizen and to not get in trouble for it. That's not disrespectful. But protesting is, which is in the fucking Constitution. All right.
And Aaron Rodgers snapped on him too. He was like, you really don't see what the hell is going on right now, that, like, this is why Kaepernick kneeled and shit like that. Like, this is
every single person knows it's not about the flag. He just brought that shit up for no reason. That's just dumb as fuck. Like honestly, bro, like, fuck you, dog. You're not even trying to, like, help and shit.
So we gonna cancel this nigga?
It's not even. I feel like it's not even about canceling him. Just get the fuck out of the way. Like you're not trying to help. You're not trying to help. So just stand over there and shit. Like, I think they said Harriet Tubman used to, like, shoot the slaves that wasn't trying to leave and shit. That's basically what we doing. Like, just stand your ass over there. We gonna do this shit on our own. Just don't get in our way.
And I thought that, like, I would say Drew Brees was one of the white people I'd be like, all right, yeah, he black. Because, like, the things he'll do, like, pregame warm-ups, this is gonna be in there, like, lit with the team and shit.
Yeah.
What else? He's in New Orleans where
like Katrina shit and all that.
Katrina, I'm thinking, like, New Orleans is like a place where most black people are and shit. He's grew up in this fucking culture and shit.
You know what I'm saying? You would think he would, like, have some understanding of, like, I don't know. You just think he would just have more understanding than that shit. It's just like, damn, bro, you still on this flag shit, dog. Like, what the fuck? How can you still be on this shit? We've already explained this shit. I'm not explaining that shit to nobody. If you don't get it, fuck you. We already explained this shit 4 years ago, bro. You don't get it, fuck you. If you still want to bring up Martin Luther King and shit, fuck you. He got fucking assassinated. Shut the fuck up.
Now
he peacefully protested. They killed this nigga. Shut the fuck up. Get out of my face. Straight up.
Now this situation has made me realize that a lot of my friends are racist. My high school friends are racist, and a lot of them aren't racist, but a little bit, not majority, but minority of them are racist. Now Jerry, I said this nigga name. I don't give a fuck. But you remember Jerry, right?
Yeah. Isn't he what? Isn't he pro MAGA or some shit?
Yeah, man. He made this post, t-shirt and shit. And I know when this is gonna snap on this shit. Oh damn. You got a whole bunch of like hearts on this shit. Damn. There's a lot of racist fuckers in this shit.
Tag me in that shit, I'll go ham.
There's a lot of motherfuckers in this shit.
I'm just saying, what's the argument? What's the argument? Like, what is the argument? There is police brutality is not even a black-white issue. It's the political structure of the whole entire organization. It's just most of the time it's always white cop on black kid, but it's just their overreaching ass power. Period. What is the argument? Clearly, is there. They had a fucking conference call with the LAPD. I don't know if you saw the clips, but well, it was on Donkey of the Day today and shit. It was basically the entire city was snapping on the entire police force. Black people, white people, Hispanic people, everybody. Clearly it's not just on black people who are just making this thing. It's even bigger than that. Whatever.
Now Keke Palmer was trending last night.
Yeah, I saw her. She was out there.
Now opposite, I'm thinking the opposite for Keke Palmer. When I saw her trending, I'm like, oh damn, what the fuck she done did and shit.
I thought that too. I thought she said some dumb shit.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, what the fuck she done did? She out there snapping and shit. I'm like, whoa.
She was right there in their face, too.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Like, I really appreciate you, Trina.
Ugh. It's like these past couple of weeks, you've seen exactly where motherfuckers stand and shit. She was like, they're animals. And then she was like, I think she said, I'm never scared of the police because I always have my license and registration ready. And it's like, damn, bro, y'all really just don't get it. I really just don't get it.
I don't think she ever got stopped like that though. She never got stopped to fear for her life. Like when I was coming down from Tallahassee, 2 weeks ago? I was coming down from Tallahassee. I got I fucking left Tallahassee at 2:00 in the morning. I literally got 1 hour of sleep. So I'm driving down there. I get to Port Charlotte, if you know where that's at. That's right by Fort Myers. I get to Port Charlotte. I see the cop. And in my head, I was I was going too fast already. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I know this nigga gonna stop me and shit. Fuck it. So as soon as I get close to the nigga, he pulls out, gets behind me. I'm like, all right. And he pulled me over and shit. It's this young nigga. He comes out. Nigga, I swear to God, this nigga was stuttering and shit. I'm like, this nigga's scared. I'm probably gonna die. I know my eyes red as fuck. Because I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy as fuck. I'm really tired.
Yeah.
I was really tired. I was like, bro, I'm not gonna make it. And this nigga fucking came out and he's stuttering, shaking. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? This nigga really gonna shoot me. He's like, you were going 18 miles over the speed limit. I was like, oh, all right, my bad. License and registration. Took that shit out. Gave it to him. I was like, I'm probably gonna get a ticket. I'm on my phone the whole time and shit. And he came back, and then he started talking fluently and shit. Cause I guess he felt like he was comfortable and shit. But it's weird, these cops, they see you black. To me, it felt like he saw me black and he was like, you know what? I should fear for my life. What's going on in the world right now? I should really be afraid of what he's gonna do and shit like that. But it's so stupid that cops just stereotype us in a way that they might feel like their life is in danger. I don't understand that.
I don't know. I always be saying there's no reason you should be afraid. If I was walking up to a person and I had a gun and a taser and I had a stick and I had a radio that I can call backup and I got 2 police cars with me and I had cuffs, I don't think I would be afraid of someone like that. And I'm in the authoritative position. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? I don't get it.
And
Just
honestly,
don't.
I'm thinking about it right now. Honestly, when he pulled me over, as soon as he pulled me over, I literally just went in my glove compartment and got the shit. So that's stupid on my part, because right, that's stupid on my part. Because as soon as he pulled me over, I just and then
What's
like
he reaching for?
right, that's stupid on my part. I could probably have died, but yeah.
That shit would have been a hashtag. They would have sprinkled crack on you. Hey, he was they would have threw a gun in there, put your hands like on the gun, and be like, oh, he tried to fire off 2 shots.
And I would have been like, I would look. My last dying wish, if I ever died to like some fuck shit like that, and they try to like make it seem like I'm a drug dealer or some shit, I hope y'all niggas would be like, this nigga Zay didn't never touch a fucking like shit in his fucking life and shit. Like I don't know what.
Then they'd have to really fabricate some shit, because like there's like zero proof of anything like that and shit.
I have shit on my record. I have nothing on my record. They'll probably have to like, I don't know.
That's why I be thinking about that shit for me too. I'd be like, how would they like fabricate some shit like that? But shit like that do be happening though. But I think just what it is, like you can't really you honestly can't really investigate them. It's just somebody just be dead and just be like, oh well, that's what happened. And then they turn off the body cameras and shit. Like I thought that was against the rules, but they'll never get in trouble.
I was gonna say that's stupid as hell. Like you turn off your. I know, like right now during the protest, they're allowed to turn off their fucking body cams.
Yeah, I know some of the people have been doing it. So I'm like, what is the point of this? So we got the cameras for transparency, and then they can just turn it off for no transparency. What's the point? It's lit. But I did see I saw Matt Ryan made a statement. This was good though. He was like, yo, Black Lives Matter, this shit wild. They killing niggas and shit.
Tom Brady made one?
Nah, but he just like he commented on like the Players Coalition made a statement, and he just like retweeted that, and he was like, prayers. But that's it.
Do you have any like thought about how Black lives could potentially get better?
Well, I mean, like I said, the only thing you can do is you have to get power in political office. That's the only thing you can do, because society is never gonna go back to being lawless with no rules and shit. That's never gonna happen again. So the only way to get power is to get power politically. That's the only way to do it. That's the only way to do it. Unless you're gonna kill, because you have to kill the president. You have to kill the president. You have to kill the Secretary of Defense. You have to kill all of these people who continue to keep everything in forms of government, and that's just not gonna happen. So you got to get political power. So that's the only thing you can do.
I feel like we can't get it. Like they're never gonna allow us to get that shit.
Recently, they had the other day, I think it was yesterday. They had like voting in places, and I guess this dude named Steve King, I don't know who he is, but they said he was a white supremacist.
I saw that shit. He said some racist comment about something. He lost a Senate or some shit.
He said he lost, and then I think they voted in a black was a black lady at some political position, maybe a mayor or something like that. But she got voted in. But that's all you can do. That's all you can do. All you can do is protest, have civil unrest, continuously do that, and vote. That's all you can do. That's the same thing MLK and them did.
Yeah. We was talking about this shit at work. How do you feel about Obama and what he did?
Niggas just hate on him so damn much. They want him to become the president and just be like, okay, fuck everybody. Let's get these niggas some money and shit.
Now, this girl brought up an interesting point. She said she felt like he was a mole. Not a mole. She used another word, but like a plug, like a plug. Like they scouted this nigga from way back in the day and shit like that. They was like, all right, he's gonna be on. He's squeaky clean. He went to Harvard. And then when he made that speech not against, but for John Kerry or something like that. That
Yeah.
like that put him like over the top and stuff like that. And then she was like, Obama was great. However, they muted him. They didn't like if you notice right now, he's talking more about social justice and stuff like that because he's not really in office right now. So when he was in office, they what you call it? They muted him. He really couldn't talk about social justice like that.
Well, I kind of feel like most of the presidents when they become president be kind of like they have to kind of play defense and shit for whatever reason. But I mean, Trump doesn't do that, and maybe since after he's been in office, maybe people will just do what they want to do because he just be like, no, fuck them niggas and shit, shoot them. But I don't know. I think Obama was cool. Like the thing with Obama is like you can't really you can't give black people rights. We have rights. They just don't be
Utilized.
they don't get implemented and shit.
All right.
Like we just have injustices on our rights. Like the gay people, he could be like, okay, let gay people get married. That's something they actually don't have. There's nothing we don't have. We just don't be treated the right way. And that fucking kind of starts at like a local level. But shit, Obama, my nigga, y'all can hate on him.
Now, we were talking about this too. Who would you put on a council? Because we like, it seems like we need like leadership and stuff like that for like the black community.
Like a black caucus?
Right.
Well, I was saying it has to be. I think it's a whole bunch of people that we don't know. I think there are a whole bunch of people who like just write books that aren't in the public eye. Like we'll say Killer Mike, but Killer Mike would probably tell us some author who's like way smarter than, or he'll be like some professor. Like the smart people who I know in the black community is like what's the guy named Cornel West, Michael Eric Dyson.
They said Michael Todd or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know who that is. Like I know Mark Lamont Hill. I know those guys have good ideas, but they're not even the people who come up with the ideas. They just like speak the ideas out because they're popular. I know DeRay is actually he's like a legit activist though who makes change. I don't know if he has all the ideas, but just get him. I'm just saying, like, who's like a black leader that's not like a famous person?
What's the girl name? I think her name Candace Parker or Candace Owens.
Bro, I'm not even gonna comment on her. I'm not even gonna comment on her. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm honestly not gonna say anything.
But it's also important to have her there.
It's not important to have her there. No, it's not.
I'm saying like, because isn't she like associated with the Republican Party, right?
No, she's just a fucking shock jock who just says the most negative possible shit towards the black community that she can say. Right. It's true. You can get, there's people who are conservative who aren't fucking like every single time something bad happens to a black person, she literally is never says that it was bad. If you just made a Twitter, I want you to go on her Twitter and read her whole shit. Everything on it is just gonna be negative towards black people. Like fuck her. So, like they had her at the fucking that talk shit where she was with T.I. and them and shit like that. Everything she said was just negative towards black people. Everything she said was negative towards black people. Everything. She has nothing fucking to offer. Nothing. Well, she's honestly Jason Whitlock. That's literally who she is. She's Jason Whitlock. And then Whitlock lost his shit. It's later out here.
You said what?
Whitlock lost his job. That shit lit.
You did?
You hear about that?
Nah.
Yeah. Well, he didn't get fired. His contract was up and they didn't renew his shit. And everybody on Twitter was like doing backflips and shit. It was like, hell yeah, he's done. Whitlock's out of here.
I can finally like watch Fox Sports like the whole day and shit.
Good shit, bro. I turn that shit off.
I will watch it. I'll watch. First things first.
Undisputed. Colin.
I'm trying to think. Oh, the herd, and then his shit. Like
This shit came on. I turned that shit click.
I used
That
to.
shit, that shit.
I used to have it on playing in the background of like not playing in the background, but like playing like PS4, like playing video games and shit like that. Playing video games, I have it like on. Let's say I'm on HDMI 3. If you turn if you turn it back to TV, it'll be on his show. I used to be like, nah, I'm not giving this nigga no more ratings. I used to turn the channel and then put my shit on PS4.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no point. There's no point in talking to those people. They're not trying to like help. Like, it's just pointless. Like fucking, I swear to God, when the nigga Ahmaud Arbery got killed, Candace was like, he's a repeat criminal, and he went to the construction site. Like she was saying, like the shit was justified because he fucking walked into a building. Don't like hell no, pointless person. I don't know who all the thinking heads are. It's probably like who should be on the council. It's probably like some professor at FAMU or some shit that we don't even know.
I know who. He's no offense. He's gay. He was one of my professors. I almost failed his class. But he was really down for it. He's the one that showed me the movie. I don't know if you heard about it. The movie called The 13th Amendment. It's on Netflix.
I never saw it.
And it's literally talking about like the presidents and stuff like that, how Reagan was like horrible for the black community and shit like that, and Bill Clinton was horrible for the fucking. That's when I first learned about how this nigga Bill Clinton signed the bill to fucking like put all those niggas in fucking jail and some shit like that.
That's the crime thing?
Yeah. That's the first time I heard about that shit. That was 2017 I heard about that shit.
They always talk about that shit. That shit was really fucked up some shit. They always bring that shit up. That shit was really like damaging as fuck.
That was the
They
first.
always trying to kill niggas and shit.
I think that was that class I learned about Black Wall Street too. I think yeah. That movie it had that shit on there.
Yeah, I learned about all that. I was thinking about it. Like growing up is like I never even had no desire to go to HBCU. It's just like I just didn't. There's just no like connection or desire to go. And it's like if I didn't go to like HBCU, all of this like knowledge of black shit I wouldn't have. It was like, damn, if I had a kid, I would absolutely want him to go to HBCU because he wouldn't get taught none of this shit. He wouldn't get taught any of these things. Like I only heard about the Black Wall Street and shit because of I went to HBCU, yeah. And I never knew about like Martin Luther King's last speech. I think it was like the day before he died. I never even knew about that shit until I got into my black speech class. Our teacher used to just play us his speeches.
Bro, and the echo about what you said, bro. FAMU was last on my list, bro. I wasn't going to no FAMU, bro. And like honestly, in high school, don't kill me when I say this, but honestly, I didn't like black women. I didn't like black girls.
Cool.
Like, I was like, bro, like, what is like, ew, like, what are y'all doing?
Shit.
And then I had this teacher, and he's actually in Tallahassee right now. But I had this teacher in high school who said like he went to FAMU, and then of course my mom went to FAMU. My mom was like gassing it up, and when it comes right, when it comes from your parents, you really don't like you take it with a grain of salt. But this teacher, I would say he was in his like 30s, so he was like a new teacher, and he was like, "Yo." I was like, yeah, my mom went to FAMU. I just applied to FAMU. I'm never going to go. He was like, you should think about FAMU. I was like, why? He was like, bro, you should think about FAMU. Like, FAMU was lit. Like, it's crazy how lit that was. And he was like, we got this thing called Fried Chicken Wednesday. We got this, that. And my mom used to always say, like, she used to, like, skip class to go play spades and shit at Pattyfoot or something like that. And I was like, yeah, my mom used to say that. And then Coach Lane, he had like a Q tattoo. And I said, oh, that's a Q brand, right? He was like, how do you know about that? I was like, my mom went to FAMU. He's like, oh, and he basically was teaching me stuff about like HBCUs and stuff like that. And then after I talked to them, I called you up. And that's when I started getting interest and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? I might go to FAMU. I went to FAMU, my first orientation. I went there. I'm seeing like girls I've never like even seen before.
Ever. It's like crazy the amount. See, but this is the shit I was gonna say. I mean, this is gonna interrupt your shit, but like my fucking theory to why a lot of black people don't like black girls like that or black dudes is because like when you grow up, you only ever really see white girls. Like, okay, think about if you go to a high school, right? Let's say there's 1,000 kids. Like, let's say you got like 500 white girls. Probably 400 of them will probably be like fine as fuck. There's only like 100 ugly girls. So it's like, and you see so many fine white girls, and then let's say there's like 50 black girls, and then like 40 of them might be ugly, and then it's just off the ratios of how it is. So it's like you have such a small group. It's like, I don't really like black girls like that. Right. And then you go to like a college and shit, and it's like every girl there is black, and it's like 90% of them are bad. It's like, what the fuck? Because that's how I was. I never even knew I had a type until I came to FAMU. I never knew I had a type because I would go around the conversation. I was like, God damn, everywhere you look, it's like a bad chick everywhere you go. Because okay, remember when I said when I was in high school and I went to the black high school in Central, but I said all the girls was ugly there, and that's what you think because it's like they're all ugly. Because it's like the ratios of them is so small, the amount of like black girls that you get like involved with or that you have access to. If you go to college, it's like, damn.
I was so blown away. I remember calling my girlfriend at the time. My bad, my bad guys. I just got on. I was hungry as hell. But I remember calling my girlfriend. Well, my girlfriend called me while I'm in orientation. I'm like, yo, you got some competition. I said it straight up. I was like, yo, you got some competition. Like, it's some bad. Huh?
This man's a terrible boyfriend. This man called his girlfriend. You got a competition out here. This man a terrible ass boyfriend. Like, you're toxic as fuck. This man toxic as fuck.
I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be blunt. I'm gonna be honest with you. Look, I've never seen girls like this before. I've never, ever, ever, ever seen girls like this before. You got some competition. And she was like, what? Yeah, you just playing. But basically, going to a HBCU made me like realize or understand my people more.
Gee, shit, it like opens your entire mind to this whole ass like culture that you have no connection to.
Right.
Like I would recommend every black person to go to HBCU. It's like it's so much that you don't know and you don't learn, you don't get by going to these regular ass like white public schools.
And I was gonna say, like, it made me appreciate them more. And then you look around, you see fellow people that look just like you, grinding, getting their work done, just like on their shit. And they want to be on your shit. So like, you said what?
I was just gonna say it's like an example. It's like you get to see like successful black like people with doctors and master's degrees and like teachers, scholars. It's like inspiring. You actually see it.
They look just like you. They look just like us. Like, that's ridiculous and stuff like that. And that the segue, you just said something about, like, you said you recommend every black person go to HBCU. My brother graduates high school. Well, he got his diploma.
Let's go.
So he was saying he wants to go to UCF. And I'm
that's like white girls syndrome. That's like white girls syndrome.
So he got accepted into USF in Tampa, and he got accepted into UCF in Orlando. So my mom was like, she said something like, oh, yeah, I want you to go to Orlando. I was like, Mom, you need to go to either Bethune or freaking FAMU. That's how I feel like you need to go to. Because he don't really like know black people like that. He's like in the white crowdish.
I'm pretty sure none. I'm telling you, when you grow up and you go to these schools, you just grow up with all these like white friends and like white girls. That be the type of dude you be, because that's all you have. Unless you come from like a really like African American dominated like city, which is rare.
Like I would say like Broward. Even Broward has like more Latinos than I would say. Well, I know Dillard High School in freaking Fort Lauderdale. Them niggas are fucking horrible. But but other than that, like if you like you said, if you don't come from that background, like you don't really see like black people a lot. And I'm telling him when he's like filling out these applications, I'm like, bro, just apply to FAMU, bro. Apply to FAMU. He never applied to FAMU, so I guess he's going to UCF. But I'm like, bro, you don't know what the fuck you missing, bro. You don't know what the fuck you missing.
I'm missing out, bro. It's like it's so much shit.
And I can't even tell you about it. I can't even tell you, like, you just got to experience. You just got to experience that shit. The HBCU culture is a different fucking culture.
The culture and just the knowledge that you just honestly get afterwards that you just don't have. Like when I had to learn about like the Africanisms, when we took the same history teacher, where we had to write the big paper and all that, I learned so much in that class that like I just never knew. And you're not taught none of that shit.
You like what was it, like the African dances, the line dances,
all of the shit that's in like everyday American culture that comes from like black people, like I think it's called libation when you pour out liquor or something like that. That's like an old African custom. Or like just giving like handshakes and daps. That's old African customs. The way we greet each other and shit. But like yeah, like you said, like the dancing and shit like that. That's all African culture and shit.
It's crazy. And I feel like our counterparts are still that motherfucker. They're still that shit.
Shit, they do. But you're not supposed to loot.
Loot fucking Minnesota down to the goddamn ground, bitch. Fuck that. I'm tired of this shit.
What NBA, 22 teams, 9 teams from the East. I think 12 in the West? That make 22?
14 or some shit like that.
However many it is. I feel like the Spurs are gonna sneak their ass in there. But did you see it said like if you're 3 games in, it's a playing tournament. What does that mean though? What if 3 teams are 3 games in?
It's the Lakers, Clippers, Denver Nuggets, Utah Jazz, OKC, Houston, Dallas, Memphis, Portland, Pelicans, Kings, Spurs, Suns.
I don't know why they fucking squeeze Devin Booker ass in there and shit. All you gotta do is double team his ass. He gonna fucking quit.
And then in the East, they only got 9 teams.
East 9. Yeah. They get the Wizards a chance. Right. If John Wall can come back and play, boy, that'd be lit.
That shit would be lit. I'm trying to think.
That'd be lit.
So it says like, so the NBA, so it's gonna come back July 31st. It's gonna be primarily in freaking Orlando. I might have to drive over there to like.
Right, if they open it to like 100 fans, but it would still be impossible to get it because the tickets would probably be bought as soon as they get sold.
I'll be the first one there. I have my Lakers jersey. I'll just call out like, because we have a blackout date, so I can't really call out for work or some shit like that. And I'm on a 90-day probation period. But my shit about to be off though. But basically, I would call out and just drive there for a fucking game. And I'd be like Adam Sandler and fucking Uncut Gems.
Bruh, it's gonna be so lit when the games come back.
So yeah, it says the plan includes 13 Western Conference teams and 9 Eastern Conference teams, 8 regular season games, a possible play-in tournament for the 8th seed in the playoffs.
Turn up.
So I guess they're gonna play 8 games first.
Yeah, I think everybody plays 8, and then depending on the seeding, depends on whether or not they have to do a play-in.
So who all is playing 8? All the teams, all the NBA.
I think everybody's playing 8. I think everybody's playing 8, and then like if they're still like if they're still behind, then I think they do the play-in tournament, or they already do the play-in tournament and everybody else does 8.
I think it's
I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, it says 8 regular season games. So what you're saying, they'll play 8 games, and then how the seeds stack up, then it'll go like that. And then they were saying like a possible play-in tournament. So I think the 8 regular season games doesn't make sense. I think each team play. It doesn't make sense. I'm trying to think, how would they fucking do this shit?
I don't know. I gotta listen to like some like I gotta listen to like some podcasts break it down. You know Kevin O'Connor? I always listen to him.
He be on the Ringer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta listen to shit. He'll break it down better, or him, or Simmons, somebody else. I don't know. It'll make it make sense.
It says the top 16 teams in the Eastern Conference Finals will be joined. In the Eastern and Western conferences will be joined by teams currently within 6 games of 8th place in the 2 conferences. The play-in tournament will include the number 8 and 9 teams. If the 9th seed finishes the regular season within 4 games of the 8th,
I'm just trying to figure out how they're gonna like are they just gonna be staying at like the Fias, like Epcot hotel? Like everybody gonna be staying at like the Fias hotel, bro. It's gonna be legit like an AAU like summit. Everybody gonna be chilling. Everybody gonna come back. They gonna be chilling at the park. Oh, we got a game at 8. Like, all right.
I would be cheating my ass off. I would be in like other niggas' hotels trying to like learn what they gonna do and shit. They said coaches are allowed to fucking golf and shit.
Fine. Don't they have like a golf thing there? I mean, they have everything in Orlando.
They do.
Yeah. But follow your boy KYTWO _ on Twitter and Instagram. I don't know. Does they have something? I mean, I feel like I don't know anymore.
I have something once I get my tweets up.
All right, like I said, they don't have shit. Don't worry about him.
I change my whole thing around, and then I'll have a handle to go to and shit like that. But right now, I have nothing. But
like I said, they don't have shit. Don't worry about him. Turn up.